They're coming. Stay hidden, or we will not survive.
Ewan, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Really, really good. Such a pleasure to talk to you.
Me too.
Ewan, are you aware of the Obi-Wan Kenobi binoculars meme?
No.
So already from the trailer, there's already a viral thing on Twitter where they've taken the image of yourself looking through the binoculars, just looking up and down, and they've turned it into this fantastic meme that's all over the internet. I fully recommend you check out some of the really funny things that they've just have you kind of looking at on the other end of the binoculars. I don't know if you can you even see that one?
What's the blue thing there next to me?
That's your lightsaber at the site of Jar Jar Binks. And then there's I like this one because it's remove lens cap. You haven't taken it off.
Yeah, it's funny. The whole Star Wars world is full of that, I guess. It's so, everything you say, I mean, they're doing this press has been a nightmare trying to just avoid slipping up and giving something away, It's like a title.
Yeah, like it's so funny what within Star Wars people will grab onto, because like there's a single line from Revenge of the Sith and it's just you dropping into General Grievous and it's just your delivery of hello there. And it's one of the most loved things from all of Star Wars. Like if you do a little deep dive on the internet, people absolutely love just that single line of delivery because I guess it's just a funny way of like dropping into a very dangerous situation.
It's Alec Guinness's first line in The New Hope as well. That's where it comes from. I mean, I'm sure that I always just thought people liked it because it was Alec Guinness saying it, but I almost don't remember saying it when I drop in on Grievous, but I know I did. Yeah, I'm asked to say it a lot. People like to, people want me to say it to them in the street,
Well, it's a nice greeting for anyone to get, like regardless. For yourself, because obviously with the prequels, they were pushing the envelope in technology, and now with this as well, just in the realm of the way they film this. Again, it's very forward thinking in the technology that they're using to make this show. But for you, what would you say is the biggest difference between now and then coming back for the role?
Well, I mean, I'm older. I'm closer to Alec Guinness in age, So I'm able to play more into that, into the sort of wise man. Obi-Wan spent 10 years, or I feel like it's maybe a little less, but they're saying 10 years in the desert, in hiding. So I'm sort of closer to the Obi-Wan that Alec Guinness played in the original film. He created the role, and the technology played a huge part in it. Feeling it was more exciting to do. It was we weren't surrounded by blue screen and green screen like we were in episode 2 and 3 anyway. Back at the beginning of the 2000s, so that made a big difference. And then Deborah Chow, our director, is just a brilliant director, and she really knows the world. She directed some of the Mandalorian series, the season 1, and she just really knows the Star Wars world. And I think she really has her finger on the pulse as to what the fans want and would like. And she was a great leader of the crew and on set, just a brilliant director, really. So we're so lucky to work with her. That made the experience. Every director has a vision and the different ways they run the set, and it was just a great experience all around. We had great actors working on this one as well, and all the other parts that it was cool.
And just one final quick one, if that's okay. Your first time properly back on set with Hayden, did you sense an energy, I guess, from the crew around you? Because it's a little bit of a landmark moment, I guess.
Oh my God. I mean, just Hayden being on set was like, I came on set one day and there was just hundreds of people standing around. I was like, I couldn't figure there's never that many people on set. I just didn't understand why I thought it felt like someone had called them all on to give them a safety meeting or something. And then I looked over and there's Hayden. I was like, oh yeah, of course. That's why he was always surrounded, but at a distance. But there was always he's so loved, Hayden, you know, from those movies, and it was such a big deal for him to come back, and it just felt great. When we were acting together, it really felt like some kind of weird time warp, like the last 17, 18 years didn't happen, you know. It was cool.
Fantastic. Ewan, thank you so much for your time
All right,
today.
mate. Nice to speak to you. Take care.
You can't write Obi-Wan